Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Thursday. We're getting closer and closer to the Sunshine Millions. Well, we got 10 exciting races to look at today. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course firm. The first race is 7.5 furlongs. These are claimers of 4-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 5, 12, 13, and 14.
They're off. Very even start. Gunderson broke well. So too Chaz the Man on the inside. Farther out, Yes, I'm Lucky. Smooth Stone is close to, and With Exaltation is down on the inside and moving up. Then comes Star Contender, Bonsai Charge, and Tetradram on the outside. Jose Seaview is second last in the early stages here, leading only Cap in Hand around the first turn. And the leader is Chaz the Man. Chaz the Man onto the backstretch, prompted by Gunderson. These two are 1-2. They're a neck apart through the first quarter mile in 23 4/5 seconds. Then it's With Exaltation, 2 lengths off of them. Yes, I'm Lucky is fourth. Star Contender fifth and down on the inside. Then Tetradram, Smooth Stone, Jose Seaview, and Bonsai Charge along the rail. Cap in Hand at the back of the field, 9 lengths from front running up the backstretch, 2 of them, which are Chaz the Man and Gunderson. And they complete a 47 2/2 mile. And they're joined by With Exaltation right now, who moves up on the outside, and the 3 of them race across the track. Star Contender, 2 lengths off of them, fourth on the inside. Tetradram is fifth. Then Yes, I'm Lucky, followed by Smooth Stone, Jose Seaview, and then come Cap in Hand and Bonsai Charge, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. With Exaltation has rallied up on the outside and comes after Gunderson. These two are 1-2, With Exaltation to the front. Gunderson second. Star Contender trying to mount a rally on the outside. With Exaltation to catch. With Exaltation's got it close to home. Star Contender into second. It's going to be With Exaltation. Then Star Contender followed by Gunderson, Cap in Hand, and Jose Seaview.
Number 1, With Exaltation wins it, pays $10 even. Bet down from 15 to 1. Owned by Pristine Farms and Stud LLC. Trained by Luis Duco. Ridden to victory today by Marcos Menendez. Second race, 6 furlong sprint. These are claimer 4-year-olds and upward. Full field of 10 runners going to the post.
They're off. And it's voter turnout and Tune In to Bo who come out the best. These two out for the lead together. Never in Trouble, Duncan Ben, and Renombre right behind them. Then El Kraken on the inside, followed by Tell Me a Joke as they continue their run up the backstretch. Then we come back on the inside to put some back in Benny Likes Girls. Last of them all is Fighter as they head past the half-mile pole and through an opening quarter mile. That goes in 22 1/5 seconds, and it is Voter Turnout who shakes away now to a 2-length lead over Tune In to Bo. And they've got 2.5 lengths on El Kraken running in third. Duncan Bend is fourth. Then it's Never in Trouble. Renombre is racing about 7 lengths off the lead, needs to get going, and a gap of another 5 lengths to the rest of the field as they come toward the top of the stretch. Voter Turnout, Tune In to Bo coming right back on the outside of 45 2/2 mile and trying to squeeze through an opening as El Kraken. And El Kraken gets through on the inside. It's Tune In to Bo and El Kraken now. And farther out, Duncan Bend is trying to mount a late rally as Voter Turnout drops back. And then it's Never in Trouble on the far outside. Tune In to Bo, El Kraken, Duncan Bend. On the outside, Never in Trouble, it's Tune In to Bo. To win it in a photo for second between El Kraken and Never in Trouble, then came Duncan Bend.
Number 1, Tune In to Bo wins it and pays $7.40. Owned by Marco Thoroughbred Corporation. Trained by Aubrey Mirage. Ridden to victory today by Eddie Dominguez. We're going to take a short break. Be back for the third race. It's on the turf in just a couple of moments. Welcome back. The third race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are maiden claimers, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds, and upward jockey change in the 3. Make the rider Jose Lescano.
They're off. And it's Princess Bossy who comes out of the gate quickly. Just like Kaki's got early speed, too. Then to the outside, Unscrewed and Bel Piana getting close up to the paces. They make their way toward that turn as Descarado squeezes through an opening on the inside. Right in behind them is Weight of Gold, who's running about 4 lengths off the lead in the early stages. Starship Hostilities down on the inside. Break of 2 back to Angeli. Forever Afleet is next. And right behind them, Sour Lemon Drop. Then it's a gap of another 4 lengths more back to Desert Princess and Grace Quinn Animati. 24 flat was the quarter. They race on to the backstretch in pursuit of Princess Bossy, who's on top just narrowly here as Bel Piana goes up on the far outside, and Unscrewed is in between those two. Then comes Descarado, followed by Just Like Kaki to the outside. Farther out, Weight of Gold is 5 lengths off the lead up the backstretch. Then Starship Hostility. Angeli in between horses. Forever Afleet on the outside. Sour Lemon Drop behind them, and 5 lengths to Desert Princess and Grace Quinn Animati. 49 flat was the half mile, moving for the far turn. Princess Bossy continues to battle it out up front with Unscrewed and Bel Piana. Now Unscrewed and Bel Piana take over, and they're taken on by Weight of Gold. These 3 are 1, 2, 3 now as Princess Bossy plummets through the field. Then Descarado, Just Like Kaki is next, and they're coming to the top of the stretch, where Weight of Gold has rallied up to take the lead on the far outside. Weight of Gold to the front. Unscrewed second on the inside, Bel Piana third. Descarado is fourth as they come into the final furlong. Weight of Gold and Tyler Gaffleone are pouring it on. And it's going to be wide open for second here as Weight of Gold comes under the line in front. Starship Hostility picks up second. And then it was Sour Lemon Drop in a photo between Unscrewed and Descarado.
Number 10, Weight of Gold, proves much the best in the race. Looks pretty good scoring. Pays $13.80. Owned by Barry Kerbel and Michael Brigante. Trained by Ed Coletti Jr. Ridden to victory by Tyler Gaffleone. The fourth race, 1 mile claiming event for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races of 4-year-olds. We're going to have 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 6, Lucky Bella.
They're off. And it's Lucky Bella who comes out running on the lead. Alien Queen from the far outside, and Barbie Loca down toward the rail out fast. In between horses, Street Princess is close up too. Redbeard and GP Ricky down on the inside, and then Miss Visconti and Starship Lisa. So they leave the chute and enter the backstretch, and the leader is Barbie Loca, with Lucky Bella second on the outside. They're a half length apart through a first quarter mile in 24 and 2/5 seconds. A length and a half farther back, and then it's Miss Visconti, who's now up into third on the outside as they continue up the backstretch. GP Ricky is down at the rail. Street Princess is right in there between horses, along with Redbeard. And then it's back to Alien Queen. Starship Lisa is 7 lengths from the pacemaker. The half mile as they go into the far turns in 47 and 3/5 seconds, and Barbie Loca is the leader by a length. On the outside, Lucky Bella second, and sticking close to that front runner 3 furlongs out. Then comes GP Ricky, who's 2 lengths off of them, running in third, followed by Miss Visconti. Redbeard dropping back in between horses. Alien Queen goes up on the outside, while Starship Lisa rallies up the rail. In the meanwhile, the top 2 have moved away from the others by a lot. Barbie Loca and Lucky Bella, and they're about 7 lengths ahead of the rest, but Starship Lisa's getting going from third. They're into the stretch. Barbie Loca on the rail. On the far outside, Lucky Bella to the front, taking over from Barbie Loca. Starship Lisa's third as they come by the 16th pole. Lucky Bella is going to win it here over Barbie Loca, who holds on for second over Starship Lisa. Then GP Ricky and Redbeard.
Number 6, Lucky Bella, cruises away to victory, pays $6.20. Owned and trained by Eddie Broom, ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. The fifth race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claimers, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. Jockeying on the 6 is MSCL Jaramillo, scratch 13, scratch 14.
They're off. Fast start by Stormin' Charlotte, who sprints out to the front. Check Your Six is away second from the inside. And then it's Gucci Gucci Girl and Zips Legacy to the outside as they make their way for the turn. They're being followed by Admiral's Win, who's just in behind the leaders. And oh, we've got a incident there going into that turn as Livin' for Love came out. Gabby's Kitten got caught in traffic, and Hanover Honey lost Juan Leva at the rear of the field. So the field will make their way to the backstretch. Juan Leva is okay. He got right up. We just have that loose horse who's well behind the field. And the leader here is Stormin' Charlotte through a 24-2 opening quarter mile. Zips Legacy is running in second position. Admiral's Win is third on the outside of Check Your Six. Gucci Gucci Girl is fifth and is joined now by First Embrace in variety of colors between horses and Opie on the outside. And Gucci Gucci Girl is now dropping back. And then it's Malibu Mama, followed by Livin' for Love, and a big gap back to Gabby's Kitten, who was hampered on that first turn. A 49.5 mile. Around the far turn they go. Stormin' Charlotte is the leader as they come toward the top of the stretch. On top, a length and a half. Check Your Six angles off the rail in second, and they're into the stretch. Stormin' Charlotte, Check Your Six on the outside second. Down toward the inside, First Embrace is trying to come on now, and then it's Variety of Colors in fourth. Still Stormin' Charlotte with plenty left here. A 4-length lead over Check Your Embrace, or rather Check Your Six and First Embrace. Down to the line, it's going to be Stormin' Charlotte to win it by 2.5 lengths over Check Your Six, and then First Embrace, followed by Variety of Colors.
Number 7, Stormin' Charlotte takes them wire to wire and pays $20.20 to win. Owned by Richard V. Thompson and Shady Brook Farms Incorporated. Trained by Mike Yates and ridden to victory today by apprentice Gerardo Corrales. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for race number 6.
Saturday, January 16th, Gulfstream Park. With over $1 million on the line, you can bet the competition is going to heat up. Florida-bred horses battle it out in the Sunshine Million Stakes. Purchase a seat and receive a world-class racing cooler while supplies last. 6 huge stakes races. One unforgettable day. Saturday, January 16th, Sunshine Million Stakes. First race, 12:05 p.m. Welcome to your playground. Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back to 6th race, the 7 furlongs. These are claimers 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch number 2, In Excessiveness. Also note the number 5 will race with blinkers off.
They're off. Midterm Exam on the inside is out quickly. Goes to the front with Little Tom away running in second. Between those two is Crazy Frank C and Caramello came out fourth on the far outside. Then Expected Meeting, Smoky Bird, Super Zapper in behind them. 2 lengths clear of Chevron Light and Left Coast Pyrgos is the trailer heading up the backstretch. And it is Midterm Exam in front. Crazy Frank C a half length behind running in second. Little Tom third with Caramello fourth to the outside. Super Zapper rides the rail, racing about 4 lengths off the lead, moving for the far turn. And then it's Expected Meeting, 2.5 lengths more back to Chevron Light, Smoky Bird, and the trailer Left Coast Pyrgos. Around the far turn, Caramello to the front. Caramello has taken the lead after a 46.1 half mile and leads at a half a length. And then it's Crazy Frank C, Midterm Exam back into third on the inside. Super Zapper follows in fourth. Farther out comes Chevron Light, who's trying to make a late rally. On the rail, Left Coast Pyrgos and Expected Meeting. They're into the stretch. Caramello is the leader. Crazy Frank C second on the inside. 3 lengths back, and then it's Super Zapper, Midterm Exam, Left Coast Pyrgos, and Chevron Light on the far outside, but Caramello is running away. Caramello and Amicia Jaramillo coming to the line in front. Crazy Frank C is going to be second, and then Left Coast Pyrgos, Super Zapper, and Chevron Light.
Number 8, Caramello wins, pays $17.80, owned by Alpha Stable Incorporated, trained by Manny Morales, and ridden to victory today by Amicia Jaramillo. The 7th race, 1 mile on the turf. These are maiden state-bred 3-year-olds. Scratch number 9, Patty O'Wagon. Note the jockey on the 3 is Paco Lopez.
They're off. Big City Heart broke well. Mystic Sky on the inside has early speed. And moving up between those two is First Thought. As they make their way into the turn, these 3 are across the track, and going very wide into that first turn was Dangerous Bend. So it's going to be Mystic Sky to make the pace here. Favorite Air moves up alongside, now quickly takes over, and Favorite Air now to the front. Big City Heart up into second. Mystic Sky back to third on the inside as they go to the backstretch. Then Glorious Summer, First Thought in between horses. Dangerous Bend on the outside, and then second mate and Geschnell. Smorgasbord is after that, racing on the outside of Voltus down toward the rail, and then Leonardo da Vinci. And Leonardo da Vinci's followed by Dramatic Entry, who's second last up the backstretch. The trailer is Market Strength, and the quarter was 23 and 4. It is Favorite Air on top as they head up the backstretch. 3 lengths ahead of Big City Heart running in second. Mystic Sky is third on the inside. Dangerous Bend follows in fourth. Then second mate at the rail, followed by First Thought. Geschnell is 7 lengths off the lead, moving around the far turn. Smorgasbord is after that, and then it's Leonardo da Vinci. Around the far turn, Favorite Air on top, leads at a length and a half through a 47 and 4 half mile. Mystic Sky, second, trying to cut into the gap. Second mate swings up on the outside, 3 wide. Then Smorgasbord getting going, and Geschnell behind them. They're into the stretch. Favorite Air, Mystic Sky. To the outside, it's second mate, and Mystic Sky has taken the lead. Mystic Sky to the front. And then it's second mate, followed by Favorite Air on the inside, and Leonardo da Vinci. They're coming down to the wire, and it's Mystic Sky to win it. And then it was second mate, Leonardo da Vinci, followed by Smorgasbord and Favorite Air.
Mystic Sky wins it for owner Peter Vesco, pays $7.60. Trained by Bill Mott, ridden to victory today by Jose Lescano. The 8th race, a 1 mile starter optional claimer for 4-year-olds and up, which was started for a claiming price of $12,500. Scratch number 8, all over it.
They're off. Old Timesake started well. On the inside, Percussion with some early speed. These two joined by Saturday Special on the far outside, but it's going to be Percussion to make the lead as the field races out of the chute. And Percussion's going to open up here and go quickly on the lead here. Percussion is 5 lengths out in front. Through the first quarter mile, it goes in 23 seconds flat. And then it's Market Blaster running in second by a length and a half, followed by Rich Daddy in third, Saturday Special on the outside, fourth by 3. After that, Old Timesake, Undertaker to the inside, and Chepstow. Break of another 4 lengths more to One Power, who's being ridden to keep up. And then it's Ravello's Boy and a fleet accompli with his late running style, and a hot pace in front of him is about 18 lengths off the lead after a 45 and 2 half mile. So Percussion heads into the far turn with a 3-length lead on Market Blaster with 3 furlongs to go. Then Rich Daddy, Old Timesake to the inside. 3 lengths more back to Chepstow. Saturday Special is next. After that, it's Empower, Undertaker. Behind them, Ravello's Boy, and nothing yet from a fleet accompli. Percussion has run 3/4 in 1:10 and 1 and turns for home with a 2-length lead. And Rich Daddy is trying to cut into that gap with a furlong to go. And then it's Old Timesake in third into the final 16th, and Rich Daddy collars Percussion. Rich Daddy has taken the lead, and Percussion is back into second. It's going to be Rich Daddy to win it. Percussion hangs in there for second, and then it was Chepstow, followed by Old Timesake and a fleet accompli.
Number 9, Rich Daddy scores and gives jockey MCL Jaramillo his second victory on the card, owned by Winds of Change Racing Stable Corporation and trained by Victor Barboza Jr. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the late Daily Double. Welcome back. The ninth race, a 1 mile allowance for fillies and mares 4-year-olds and up. Jockey on the 3 is now Ed Garzias. Scratch number 8, Rihanna's Candy.
They're off. How's My Gold is sent for speed. Tar and Feather on the outside is out fast, and Street Smoke is up and on the pace too. Then it's Series Song on the far outside, and Don't Blame Me as the field makes their way out of the chute and toward the back stretch. The leader is Tar and Feather. Tar and Feather's open up to lead by 2.5 lengths. Street Smoke is second. Don't Blame Me third. On the outside by another 2.5. How's My Gold follows in fourth, about 6 lengths off the lead up the back stretch. And then it's Series Song to the outside, followed by Redneck Song, who's down toward the rail. Queen's Princess is after that, and then it's Sing Lady Sing, and 20-1 is last of them all. 23 flat was the first quarter mile, and the leader is Tar and Feather. Tar and Feather goes through a half in 45-3 and leads it by 2.5 lengths into the turn, with Don't Blame Me running in second by another 3.5. Queen's Princess follows in third. Then Street Smoke. How's My Gold to the outside is next. After that, it's Sing Lady Sing. Redneck Song is after that. Series Song and Nothing Yet from 20-1. And they're coming to the top of the stretch. And the leader is now Don't Blame Me. Don't Blame Me is taken over as they turn for home. 3/4 goes in 1:11-2, and Don't Blame Me off the turn is joined on the outside by Queen's Princess. These two stride for stride, Sing Lady Sing, and now into contention is 20-1, who's in behind horses and closing in, and coming through an opening on the inside of Queen's Princess. Down to these two, Queen's Princess and 20-1. These two down to the line, 20-1 Queen's Princess, 20-1, timed it right. Queen's Princess was second, and then Sing Lady Sing. How's My Gold and Don't Blame Me.
Number 7, 20-1, the even money favorite, scores for Diamond F Racing LLC, trained by Mike Tomlinson and ridden to victory today by Rafael Hernandez. 10th and final race is 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a maiden claimer for 3-year-olds. Scratch the number 6, scratch the 14. The jockey on the number 10 is Emmaciel Jaramillo.
They're off. And it's Partagas Way who comes out running well from the inside. There goes Malibu's Most Wanted up and after the lead from the far outside. And between those two, it's Bay Point Count as the field makes their way into the turn. 3 horses across the track. Then Windlair, who's out running in fourth, just in behind them, moving for the turn. And saving all the ground there is Crafty Colonel, who's racing in 5th position and down on the inside, 3 lengths off the lead as they make their way toward the backstretch. And then it's Gotham to the outside, 1.5 lengths back to Coronado Street, and they're followed by Dreamin' of DeWild, who's racing down on the inside of El Shaddai as they make their way to the backstretch. Unspoken Quality closing through with a lower attitude on the inside, 2.5 lengths more back to Table Talk, and then comes Magic Mangus, and the trailer up the backstretch is changing tactics. They went 23-2 for the first quarter. Moving up the backstretch, it is Partagas Way in front. Malibu's Most Wanted on the outside second. Crafty Colonel comes to the outside of them in third. Windlair is fourth. Bay Point Count fifth, and down on the inside, 3 lengths off the lead as the field makes their way into the far turn. And then it's Gotham to the outside. They went 48-3 for a half mile. After that, it's Unspoken Quality, who's about 5 lengths off the lead. The others need to get moving as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. There goes Crafty Colonel on the far outside. Partagas Way between those two. Malibu's Most Wanted. These 3 are going to turn for home together. And right behind them is Bay Point Count in fourth. They're into the stretch. Crafty Colonel, Malibu's Most Wanted between. Partagas Way down on the inside. Unspoken Quality is closing in on the far outside. And steadying in traffic was Bay Point Count, who had to take up there. And closing through is Table Talk on the inside. Unspoken Quality, Table Talk on the far outside. Bay Point Count coming back down to the line. Unspoken Quality over Table Talk. Then a photo between Malibu's Most Wanted, Bay Point Count, and 5th was Changing Tactics.
Number 11, Unspoken Quality, wins the nightcap and pays $9 even, owned by Kenwood Racing LLC, trained by Steve DeMauro and ridden to victory today by Juan Leyva. In the pick 5, 5 of 5, $2,652.95. 4 of 5, $19.90. The Rainbow 6, 6 of 6, a couple of tickets, $2,343.92. The carryover going into Friday, $6,027.24. And we got a carryover in the Super High 5 of $1,415.93. And that wraps up Thursday's card. Remember, on Friday, a special 11-race card. It's the penultimate day before the Sunshine Millions. 11 races, first race post, 12:35 p.m. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.